NinBuzz, I'm Mefesto, and I bring you a battle against frozensuicune, a cool dude. Definitely check him out. So let's get to the battle. I was testing out, my new team and stuff. So he lives with his Kuram, and I'm just leading off with my estate Bronzong. I know he can't really touch me, so I'm just gonna stay in and go for the rocks. He goes for the focus blast, does a little less than half, meaning that I will be able to live one more. And I know right now, yeah, he probably doesn't want to risk missing, so he does switch out. I had two options: to go for a light screen and pretty much sacrifice my Bronzong, or just to go for the Gyro Ball and possibly kill the Kurim. He switches into Mew though, and takes a half from the Gyro Ball. I was like, okay, maybe I can set up on him, set up my screens. But he goes for the taunt, and at this point I was predicting soft boiled or any sort of recovery. He goes for the rocks though, as I switch into my Galvantula. And here I predict a Toxic, but if I was him, I would have probably gone for the recovery move, I think. So right now, I know that either way I can kill him with Pursuit. Even if he tries to recover or switch out, it's a win-win situation for me. I'm a Choice Banded Scizor. He does try to switch out and I kill him with Pursuit. So now he goes into Cefagrigus. I know that those things have like 400 defense, and also he has the Mommy, which can screw up my Technician. So I just want to get the hell out of there, go into my Galvantula to take the Will-O-Wisp, which I know was coming, obviously. What else do those things do besides Toxic and Will-O-Wisp? And Galvantula is like the only thing that doesn't really, give a crap about being burned. So I'm just gonna go for the Volt Switch on the Switch. And he goes into Victini. I am Choice Spexed, and I was surprised how little it did. I mean, like, what's the base power of Volt Switch? Like 70, 80? I don't know. Go into my Gastrodon now, and I know that I can live any move from that thing. I was like, does Victini get Grass Knot or not? But he goes to the U-turn, and judging how much it did, he's definitely the event Victini with Choice Band, because I'm max defense, max HP Gastrodon, so... goes into, yeah, I was kind of predicting a switch out into something, like I didn't want to go for the Scald because I knew there was a Snorlax in his team, and I knew that I can cripple the Snorlax with a Toxic unless he has Rest, which most of the... let me breathe real quick. Which most of the Snorlaxes tend to use. So he shows me the curse on my switch to Scizor, and I'm like, alright, his moveset probably is Curse, Body Slam, Fire Punch, and the last move can be either Rest, which 80% of those use, or a Crunch. In any case, I'm just gonna play safe and go for the superpower. I knew a switch to Cefagrigus was possibly coming, but I just didn't want him to overpredict and set up on me and then just sweep through my team with a fucking Snorlax. So I'm just gonna switch out into my Gastrodon, thinking he may go for something else besides Will-O-Wisp, and he does go for the Shadow Ball as I switch into my Gastrodon, as I said already. What the fuck? So... I'm around half. I have the recover, so not really bothered. I just want... Wait, I switch out. Yeah, I switch out maybe thinking he may have the Toxic. Yeah, that was my thought process. But he shows me that he doesn't have Toxic and burns my Scizor. I know it was a very risky play, but at the same time I don't know, that was probably a stupid play on my part. I just go for the Pursuit for the lols, because I just want to see how much it does. Look at this, it did like nothing. Well, I'm burned, but Choice Banded. But Cefagrigus is a monster. I'm just gonna, yeah, he goes for the Calm Mind, revealing that his set probably is like Calm Mind, Will-O-Wisp, Calm Mind, Will-O-Wisp, Shadow Ball, right, in either an attacking move or either a Hidden Power Fighting or Rest. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Hidden Power Fighting, so I'm just going to switch into my Gastrodon, knowing that even if he sets up, even if he sets up two Calm Minds, I will be able to take a Shadow Ball, because, I don't know, I'm just a Gastrodon. So, yeah, I go for the Toxic, which is great, and look, yeah, as I expected, it does a little less than half, meaning that I will be able to recover plus Toxic stall him, which I'm gonna try to proceed to do, but but shenanigans. So go for the recover, and yeah, I'm pretty sure I can live any of those unless he gets a crit or a Spadef drop. And he goes to the Shadow Ball, and guess what? He gets the crit first turn. So I kind of have to change my plan. I do have a Hedron in my wings with Roar, but I didn't really want to switch him in, knowing that the Stealth Rocks are up, and I wasn't really sure if I would be able to live a combination of a +2 Shadow Ball and Hidden Power Fighting. He goes for the Hidden Power though, and it turned out that it's not Hidden Power Fighting, it's probably Hidden Power Dark or something like that. He gets a crit though, meaning that a super effective Hidden Power Fighting would have done like 2 times more without a crit than the crit with this Hidden Power, which I'm assuming is Dark. So I roared him into Sharpedo, which is not a really good matchup for my Heatran. So I'm just going to switch into my Bronzong, knowing that I can probably Life Orb stall him a bit if he is physical, but he shows me the Hydro Pump, and the fact that it OHKOs me is probably leaves me thinking that he's modest max special attack. So I go into my Skizort. I just want to get some damage with the Bullet Punch because I have 2 priorities, or 2 guys abusing priority on my team. So he goes for the Protect, trying to burn stall me as I try to go for the Bullet Punch. Luckily he doesn't get the double Protect, so I'm able to get some Bullet Punch damage on him, and I'm just gonna die to the burn. So now I'm gonna go into my Terrakion, and my Terrakion is jolly max speed. Yeah, he has like +3 speed boost, the Sharpedo, that is. I'm just gonna go for the quick attack, and I get minimum damage. I almost killed him, but luckily he misses the Hydro Pump, which was huge. And I'm still testing this team. I was debating on whether to make this Terrakion Adamant or Jolly. I went with the Jolly, and probably with the Jolly, Life Orb is a better option, but I put lefties on it, so I think I would change it to a Life Orb. So he goes into Cofagrigus, and I know that the only thing I can hit him with is my Stone Edge, but Stone Edge won't do really much to him. So I just go into my Thunderbug and my Galvantula, hoping I can live a combination of Stealth Rock, Shadow Ball, and Burn, and get, a Stab, Thunder, Specs, Thunder off, but no. In any case, I go into my Heatran, and I know that he can't really touch me. Yeah, so he switches into Snorlax on my Lava Plume. I don't know, I just wanted to play it safe. And right now I'm thinking if he has the rest, he would probably go for it now because it's the perfect chance to get rid of the poison. But yeah, I think he also can go for the Curse though, and he does go for the Curse, and which is great because I roar him out, and next time he comes in he'll take some more Stealth Rock damage. So yeah, roar happens, and here comes the Victini, and since I've seen the U-turn, I know he probably can't really OHKO me. I don't know how much a Choice Banded Fusion Bolt would do, so I'm just gonna stay in. I hope I can take it. And I actually do take it pretty well. I was surprised how little it did, like a Choice Banded Fusion Ball. Maybe he is Scarf, nobody knows. Probably, no, wait, but I don't know, U-turn just did too much to my Gastrodon. So he goes into Kurim now, and I am max especially defensive, max special defense, Heatran, but I probably won't be able to live this Life Orb Focus Blast. He doesn't miss, unfortunately. So yeah, I die. And I get a message from a hot girl. Nice. But I'm gonna finish the narration first. So I go into my Terrakion knowing that I'm faster because I'm jolly max speed and Terrakion is so fast. And right here is a pretty key play. I know that Stone Edge is still super effective on the Kurim, and also I know he can predict my close combat and switch into Cofagrigus, which he actually does. And right here I know that if he has the rest, oh wait, he doesn't have the rest, yeah I know. So I know he's gonna go for the focus, the Shadow Ball. It's not gonna do jack to me, so I'm just gonna set up a Sword Stance to ensure my sweep. He gets the Spadef drop, which is pretty useless. It doesn't really matter, to be honest. So right now I know as long as I don't miss the Stone Edge, I will be able to finish him and then sweep through the rest of his team with close combat. And just to let you know, Terrakion was my last guy, so it was kind of my last hope. Oh, my throat, sorry. Yeah, it goes into Kurame, and I will be able to finish him with a close combat, and the Snorlax will die to a close combat. So that was definitely an intense game. 1-0 is always nice, and Terrakion is a motherfucking monster. So I hope you enjoyed NinBuzz. Subscribe to NinBuzz, subscribe to me, and subscribe to other people you like. That's Captain Obvious right there. But I'm Mefesto.